Hey guys, how's it going? SuperSounds93 here, and hopefully you've watched the introduction video of the Blaze Black 2, not Blaze Black, I'm not doing Blaze Black, screw that. The Black 2 Wegglocke. This is a lovely logo that Ricardo made me. And I basically explained the Wedlocke, and now I need you guys obviously to send me the eggs. So I'm quickly going to show you guys how to do that. So there will be a link in the description so you can download my save file, which I've got here, and there will also be a link to download Pokegen. You definitely need Pokegen if you want to send me eggs. So what you want to do is you want to open up Pokegen and basically just drag, oh crap, maybe not, open it wherever it is. I can't drag it because it's being a bitch. So just go to wherever it is. There you go. So for some reason it won't let me drag and drop, but it doesn't really matter. And there's the Oshawott that I picked at the start. I picked Oshawott, and basically all you guys need to do is now you need to make the eggs. So we'll start off with PID. Leave that alone. You don't do that to last. Species. No legendaries. Actually, I'm not too bothered. Honestly, all I want is you can send me a legendary if you want, but I don't want hordes and hordes of Darkrai's and stuff and shit like that. You can send me a legendary if you really want to, but also I'm gonna say, like, if you want to send me an Arbok, you got to send me an Ekans. You got to send me its first evolution form. I know I'm gonna get Skeeties and stuff, and like Magikarp and Wingull and all that good shit. So I've actually got two prepared. So first we're gonna do a Bagon, because of course we're gonna do my mascot. So I want a Salamence, but we obviously got to start with Bagon. Nickname. Right, nickname is important. Nickname is very important. Right, what I need you guys to do is with the nickname, because I need you guys to send me male and female Pokemon, you're probably wondering, how am I going to know which is male and which is female? The nickname. Now, the reason I have to do this on a later generation game is because it shows the nickname. So if you're sending me a male Pokemon, which this Bagon's going to be, you need to put a M at the start of the nickname and then the nickname. So we'll call it my name. We'll call it Brandon. So it'd be M Brandon. So I know it's the male. You can put a dash there if you really want to, so it doesn't look so bad. If like your nickname fits just in Pokemon, basically, I might make a save file and put the nicknames there so I know what I'm doing. So basically, you can send me, say, Egg1 is nicknamed this in the document, in the email later on, but I'll get to that. So M1, M Brandon, and we'll tick it. Experience, leave it 1. Natures, if you don't know anything about Natures, there's Pokemon database you can go to, and literally just go Natures. Should work. Pokemon Natures. Open link, and it will tell you all the natures. So if you want attack plus attack, lowered special attack, you get adamant. You want plus speed, lowered defense, you get hasty, and then it also says it there. So literally you can just pick whatever ones you want. My favorites are adamant, modest, timid, and jolly. Simply because they're like attacking and the speed ones, and they're pretty much the best ones. But obviously if you guys can pick your own, so we can get rid of that quick. Going back to Pokegen. So we're going to have a adamant. Actually, no, we're going to go with modest. I prefer adamant, but we'll go modest, just, you know, YOLO. We'll go modest, Bagon. Held item, you can give it a held item. We'll get more to held items the second time I go through this. We're just going to give this Bagon a Dragon Fang. Just be nice. Happiness, please leave it 0. Just leave it at 0. Just leave it. Just leave it alone. Otherwise, it will not hatch straight away. Ability, if you do not know what Pokemon ability is, this is where you go back to Pokemon database, you look for the Pokemon, and it has Rock Head or Hidden Ability Sheer Force. We can give it Rock Head. So ability, Rock Head. Form, if it has a form, you can pick its form. Country, pick your country, I guess, but obviously I'm from the UK, so we're going to leave it UK. Origin, Black 2, because we're doing Black 2. Shiny Leaf, just leave that alone. Male and female. If your male is a male, send me a male. Send me a female, send me a female. Let's put an F. If you send me something that says M, like M Brandon, and it's female, I will just change it in Pokegen. So if you do that and send it like that, and it's a female, and I've picked it as male, I'll just change it to male. So don't try and troll me or nothing. You cannot send me Pokemon without without a gender, so that kind of counters out a lot of legendaries. But there's a couple of legendaries that do have genders, so I don't mind. You can send me legendaries that have genders. Let's just say that you can't send me other legendaries who don't have genders. Egg needs to be ticked. We'll do shiny next time when I go through, because I'm going to go through twice to do female as well. Poker Rush, if you want to give me Poker Rush, just put both of these to 15. We're going to give this one Poker Rush. Met, what you want to do, but yeah, we'll do that. Location, you can give it whatever location you want. We're going to give it Hoenn, because it's a bag on. Level, doesn't really matter. I always put it level 1 because my OCD. You can give it your favourite Pokeball. I'm just going to go Pokeball because it's tradition. Date, doesn't really matter. Encounter, you can put it wherever. Just keep it caught in building. Faithful counter if you want. Keep as egg ticked. It's already a ticked. Right, stats. Stats is a big thing. If you don't understand it, I'd recommend... all I recommend you guys doing is just putting the IVs to 31. That helps me out a lot because it means it's going to be a good Pokemon, and it means that the challenge isn't going to be as hard. If you want to be a bastard, you can randomise them if you want, but I prefer them all to be at 31. IVs, just leave it 0 because you can put them on like whatever ones you want, like max attack, max HP, or whatever you want to do. And once the egg hatch, they'll go back to 0 anyway. So literally just leave the EVs at 0. They don't matter. Attacks. I'm going to be with attacks. Again, Pokemon database will tell you everything. Attacks. I want this level 1 move. So with Bagon, I definitely want Rage. Wrong button. So I definitely want Rage in there. Rage. And then you can give it egg moves. So we're going to have a physical one. So what we're going to give it is we are going to give it... this would be like the perfect Bagon for you guys to send me. We're going to give it Dragon Dance. Oh, can't spell dragon. We're going to give it Dragon Dance. We're going to give it Dragon Rush. Or Dragon Rage. Doesn't really matter. Dragon Rage would be a bit OP. And we're going to give it Fire Fang. So there's 3 egg moves. If say up here, it has 4 level 1 moves. Give me 2 and then pick... Actually, no. If it has 4, you can give me 1. As long as I have 1 level 1 move, I do not mind. If it has... No, it shouldn't have none. But every Pokemon will have at least 1 level 1 move. Just give me that. If it has 3, you can give it... You only have to give me 1. You only have to give me 1. And then the rest can be egg moves. I'm going to be lenient. Do not give me any TMs or nothing. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bit OP. That's a bit overpowered. Because then, if you think about it, you can give what? You can give it Home Claws, Dragon Claw, I don't know, Shadow Claw, and Aerial Ace, something like that. It's a bit overpowered. So just leave that at that. Going back into the database, so you've got them. These, you can load from save file, and it will get mine up. If you want, you can really change this to your name, so I know who it's from. So say, Hipster Hypno sent me one, he'd probably put Daniel. I'm going to spell Daniel's name wrong. No, of course I'm not. You can put Daniel, or you could put Hypno, just so I know it's from him. It'd be quite nice to see who it's from. So maybe it's from Dex. He'll probably put Dex, because I only know one Dex, so I know it's from him. So that'd be nice. These you can leave, just leave them alone, doesn't really matter. Then we get back to this, and then what you do is just do that. Search, modest, okay, set. And then you'll see an egg. And then you'll need to reset it, because I need you guys to either send me 2, 4... was it? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You can send me up to a box, but if you send me if you're going to send me 2 eggs, I need 1 male and 1 female, because I can't have an overload of males and only like 3 females. So you can't send me 1 egg. I apologise if you only got time to send 1 egg. Just quickly whip up a female. If you really want, you can view data, change that to female. All you'll have to do is go, oh crap, I clicked by accident. Just get rid of that. Just change that to F. Brandy as a girl. I don't know, you can call it a girl. Female. Search again. Boom, I've now got 2 Pokemon. I've now got... Oh crap, I just pressed set. Didn't mean to do that. Can I go back? No, I can't, but didn't mean to press set. So we just lost our male. Let me quickly change that back again. My OCD are driving me crazy, sorry guys. Brandon. Get rid of that. Male. Search. Set. So as you can see, I can reset, but I can also go view data. So that's the male. View data, that's the female. You can send me that if you want. You can send me 2 bag-ons. Don't send me. Don't send me loads. Crap, I need to check something real quick. BRB guys. Okay guys, sorry about the interruption, it was quite important. So now you're going to want to send me, I'm going to go through something else that's really important. And that's evolutions. Trade evolutions are disabled, not disabled, they're gone from the ROM. I took them out when I randomized it. Well, I did a couple of things with the ROM. So if you want me to have a Gengar, I can get a Gengar. I don't have to trade or nothing like that. I've taken it out in the ROM. But one thing that I know I've seen a lot in Wegglocks is EVs. And you guys will want to send EVs. So basically, again, we're gonna do a female EV. I just call it. You know what? Let's do slushy. Female. So basically, F slushy again. Tick. We're gonna want modest. Now, when it comes to EVs, obviously, if you're going to send me a Jolteon, send it held item as a Thunderstone. If it's going to be a Vaporeon Waterstone, there's a couple that have you can't send an item. Slushies obviously need to evolve by the Icy Rock, and I honestly will be able to try and get that as best as possible. I will Pokegen its evolution when I feel the time's right. Basically, I need you guys to show me what evolution I want. So I'm going to do. If you want me to have a Glaceon, send me a Never Melt Ice. You know what I mean. I spelled never wrong, that's why. Never Melt Ice. So then I know that you want a Glaceon. If you want me to send an Umbreon, send me your Black Glasses. If you want it to be a Espeon, send me a Twisted Spoon. I can't even spell Twisted right. Oh crap. Oh my god. Twisted Spoon. What other ones are there? There's a Leafeon. Send me a Miracle Seed. Oh, I spelled wrong. You guys get the drift. And obviously Flareon, Firestone, and stuff like that. That's probably one I've missed. Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon. No, that's all of them. And again, I've actually got Eevee up here. But you will need to send me, obviously, an Eevee first. We're going to give it Runaway. Let's bag on. Let's bag on. Let's bag on. Let's bag on. So Billy, Runaway. Run away. There's a space. Held item. We're going to do Never Melt Ice. Never Melt. Because we want Slushy, of course. Origin, Black 2. We're doing female. I'm going to show you guys how to do Shiny. Met. Yep, location. You don't have to give it a location, it just looks weird. We're going to do Battle Tower. Level 1, keep it a Cherish Ball. I'm just trying to skip through this quite quickly. You guys get the drift. We're just going to do randomise. These eggs aren't going to go in the game, of course. Eevee has 3. There you go. As an example, has 3 level 1 moves. You can only send me. You can send me all 3 if you really want me to. If you want to. But I'm just going to send 1, and that's going to be Tackle. I can't even spell tackle, Jesus. So what? And then in egg moves, it's got what's it got? Has it got anything good? It's got some good ones. Convey, Curse, Detect. Sure, Fail, Naturally Give, Stop Power. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for Tackle, Yawn, Charm, and Detect. That's a fine Eevee. That's normal. Okay, so that's a normal Eevee. Again, you can load. You can even say you're female. If you're a girl, you send me eggs. I don't know. Caroline might send me an egg. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Caroline might send me an Eevee. Actually, that's the point. She might send me an Eevee. She might not. I don't know. That's just an example. She's the first girl PokeTuber I could think of that came to my head. I doubt Mrs. X will send me one. That's for that. But then I need to show you guys how to do a shiny. Now, what you're doing, if you want to show me a shiny, if you just press that, oh crap, wrong one. Search. It won't show a shiny. it say shiny no, which means it's not going to be a shiny. What you guys need to do here is it will say shiny. You need to make sure that is ticked, and then it will search, and then it will see process, and it will look for a shiny, and then it says shiny, yes, and then set. Now once you have done all that, what I need you guys to do is just file, save file, and then that is it. You will send me the file back. So we're going to quickly open up my Gmail real quick. So you open up your Gmail or your Yahoo, whatever, and you will send it to supersats93@gmail.com. There'll be a link in the description, obviously, to tell you where you guys can send that. You can even send it to me through Twitter. Quickly go on that. Boobies! So you can send, if you want to, guys, what did I say, Twitter? Skype, you can send me through, you can send it through Skype if you really want to. You can have me on Skype and send it through there. I know a couple of my friends probably will, because it's easier. But then you just go compose to supersalaments93@gmail.com. Subjects, it won't come up with my full name. I don't really care about that. I just put black to Wedlocke. Is there? No, there's only one. And then just put egg. One was called Brandon. Egg 2 was called Brandy, and egg 3 was called Slushy. And then you can obviously put what they were. So Brandon was a male. That's not how I spell Brandy. No, let's just do that. That's Brady. Oh, I can't remember how I did it. Don't forget. That's Brady. Oh, you know what I mean. Brandy. That's not right. There we go. It was female. And then Slushy was also female. But of course, that's not going to be correct. That's not going to be right for you guys, because you guys are going to be sending me at least 4 eggs. You can't send me 3. I just realised that I've done that completely wrong. So you guys are going to want to send me another egg. So you can't send me 3. So we're going to get rid of that one. Move that over there. So 2 eggs. Save file. So you sent me 2 eggs. One was brown and one was slushy. Don't tell me what Pokemon it is, obviously, because I don't want to know what Pokemon it is. Just send me the name. I might jot it down in our WordPad documents just so I know. So, like, if it gets too long and I don't know, and it, like, runs out and I can't see what it all says, then I'm going to know what it is because you've sent me that. And then, obviously, you just click send. And then once I get it, I'll probably rename it, like, #1. And then probably put a tick next to it, like, when I've put it into the game. And then that is it. That is your job done, guys. I'm sorry this took so long, but I really wanted to get through everything and show you guys everything properly. But hopefully, guys. Oh, it is 2 Gs. And I'll see you guys in the Wegglocke. Peace.